My family bought me a chainsaw 32 years ago, and for bucking wood on our acreage, because we subsidized our heat with firewood. I never did cut any wood. I actually went right to sculpting, and that's actually where my first sculpture is that's in Paspoo Park in Rimbey, Alberta. I started painting canvas in 1987 when I broke my foot on the oil rigs, and so I took up painting, and from about 93 is when I started sculpting. So the difference between sculpting and painting is adding and subtracting. You add to your canvas and you subtract from your wood. Gord Downie was, I went there, and that's actually 5 trees put together. The construction of the base and putting everything together took 5 days alone. This thing is 15 feet 8 inches tall. That's one of the biggest challenges for southern Saskatchewan. You do get a lot of really extreme weather down there. Exactly a year prior, I did Don Cherry. But whenever it came to Gord Downie, it's like I said, it comes close to my heart. You know, I lost my wife 9 years ago, and she had breast cancer, and then it masticated into brain cancer. And then Gord Downie got brain cancer. And you know, I've already had a year into loss and into the big effect of losing somebody. So it kind of, that's one of the things that tied me to it, other than his music. I've been listening to him since he started, and he was such an icon. And so in a way, I took care of 2 different aspects of life. First of all, to bring focus to this man that was incredible. Like I said, he gave a lot to Canada. And it also was a personal getting past loss. And with art, it's one of the things that you can give. It's something that you pull from yourself. And so if you can put the emotion of that into your art, then you have some real art. I never did this for the money. I actually financed the whole thing myself. I worked all winter and then spent 17 days. And thank goodness I have an awesome partner down there. But I actually sculpted out of my mind. And so there wasn't a lot of sketches. There's just a matter of putting these pieces together to create that. And I listened to the Tragically Hip all the way from Drayton Valley all the way to Mortlach, Saskatchewan, and then the whole time was there. And I mean, I was totally engrossed with both the visuals and also the music. And what better to hang out with this Tragically Hip and chainsaw.